Your starting 11.
Of course, I would have loved to see Jorgensen start, but it's the Premier League, and Enzo Maresca made it clear that he still want to stick with Sanchez for the Premier League.
For the Premier League.
For the Premier League.
Leagues.
And then the other leagues are for Jorgensen. At the moment, anything can still change in the future, but that means Sanchez will be in the post, and then my defensive pairing, I want to see Tosin and Levi Colwill.
Right.
Fofana, I'm still going to be careful with his injuries and all that, so I'll rest him still. And then I want to see Tosin and Levi Colwill. At right back, definitely is going to be Malo Gusto, and then left back I'll start with Marco Correa, but maybe
Vega will come
in very early because I still want to see the
aggression. Is having some slight injuries.
Yeah, but he's been training. He's been training very well. So I think he's okay. The midfield, I'll start Romeo Lavia and Moses Caicedo. I will not start Enzo Fernandez. To me, I won't start Enzo Fernandez.
I agree.
Yeah, so Moses Caicedo and Romeo Lavia in the midfield. Nkuku as the number 10, and then Cole Palmer at the right. I want to see Mudryk do something again because in the second half of the seventh game we could see him improve a lot. So I want to see him again starting, and then Nicola Jackson at front. I just even though
Uncle Nico.
Yeah, Uncle Nico needs to be there.
Nico.
Yeah, so that would be my starting 11.
Yeah,
right, quickly.
Yeah, for me, I want Sanchez to be at the post. Then the defense, Gusto, Fafana, the City game, he really did well.
Yeah.
So Fafana, Tosin, then Vegas. Because Kuku, during I think he's having some slight injuries. So I don't want him to stress and...
Right.
Yes. For the midfield, I want Lavia. I want them to... It seems we've not seen a pairing between Lavia and Enzo Fernandez.
Alone,
we've not seen that.
Yeah.
So I want to see that. You get it? So for number 10, I want Joao Felix to be a number 10.
You start Joao Felix?
Yes. The coach said he can play. He's ready to play. So Joao Felix number 10.
Okay.
Palmer, then Nkuku, then Jackson in front.
That's solid. That's okay.
I understand Palmer also, limped off.
But it's not by the coach. He said it's not in him.
He
was taken care of. He was watched, and I think he's okay.
Yeah.
Just to put it on the record. I think he's cool.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, I think I'll see Sanchez in goal.
Yeah.
Sanchez in goal, and I think I would want to see how Tosin and Fofana would play. Because these two, it looks like for me, they are going to be our more solid back.
Yeah.
Because looking at their individual performances, I am tempted to believe that they would probably be a bit solid. In our last game, we could see that Fofana was a bit more aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, against City. So I tend to want to, give him a mark there or a position. And then also Tosin, I think he has some command, some leadership at the back. And I think pairing him with Fofana would be okay. Actually be a good job. That is
his height too.
Exactly. The height too is very, very... Though Cowell to have similar height, but I think Tosin is... I prefer Tosin to start this game. On the right, I think Gusto will still be our right back. And then on the left, Cucurella will start for me. And there have been issues with Cucurella against Haaland. Haaland is you know the song he sang.
Yeah.
And Haaland, they actually interviewed him and he talked about it. Yeah. So I'm sure Cucu will want to redeem himself in this game. Though he actually did very well against City, I'm sure he'd want to redeem himself in this particular game. In the midfield, just as you said, I want to see Lavia and Caicedo. I want to see these two. One is a bit pacey and the other is a bit slow.
Yeah, for me, Prince, let me chip in. Lavia has to start.
Yeah, of course.
If you check the City game, the second the goal Kovacic scored. Yeah. If Lavia was to be there, I don't think Kovacic would have.
So for me, I think Lavia and Caicedo are going to be my midfield dynamo, my midfield pair, and also on the flanks, I would want to see Modric, because in our game against Servette, I actually loved his pace.
Yeah.
I think he was able to do some runs.
The runs
that was very
for the second half.
Though
he
a lot
really
of
did
people
well.
Have different opinions about his performance. Sometimes we just have to look at the players on different levels and different characteristics of their play. He was not able to. His decisions were not.
It's always been his decision.
Exactly.
His final
but then
decision.
he was able to do
problem.
some very good runs.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I mean, as Enzo said, they are willing to help him to change, come back into the game. So I'm hoping to see him. I mean, for the first half, or to see what he'll be able to do. And then on the right, I think I would want to see Cole Palmer play from the right, and in the mid at the number 10, Nkunku. I think Nkunku should be there, but. As a striker, I'm tempted to see like McGew again, though he actually because Jackson, I don't see seriousness in Jackson. In the last game he played, I didn't see
against City. Jackson killed us. He was the one who killed us.
You said he actually works a lot more, but your duty as a striker is to score goals. So when you overwork and you are not able to perform your primary function, you are rendered as a useless player.
That's his problem.
You get it. Yeah. So for me, and if you see McGew equally have similar work rate. He also worked like that, but he presses so hard up front, more than Jackson does. Yeah. So for me, I think I would like to see McGew again, though he made some mistakes. As he said, he will keep learning and he'll keep improving. Yeah. I mean, it's better to have a hardworking player than a dull player who is, running up and down and doing nothing. So I'd like to see McGew up front as well. That is my, lineup for against what's the name?
Wolves.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think. I would have loved to see João Felix too, but probably in the second half.
For me,
come
I
on
think he'll
from
come
the bench,
as
well as Neto as well. When things are not really going well, he knows them better. They can inject him into the game.
These are the options I think that will help Chelsea a lot.
Because almost all our boys, our forwarders, they are all good.
You can actually expect something from the bench. Unlike previous season.
If
you look at the bench, who is coming in to save you?
I mean, as we keep saying, though there are problems, but then we also owe the team the responsibility to support them. We will talk about the issues, but we still have to support. I was particularly unhappy about something that happened in the Servette game where the boys were booed when they were going back into the tunnel. It is not a good behavior.
That's something we need to.
Yeah, but sometimes, Prince, we shouldn't blame the fans. If a game against Servette, we need results.
Yes.
If first half, we are not doing it for us.
But
we are all humans.
It is not booing them is not helping the team. Maybe it is going to affect them psychologically.
Maybe the booing them help them to perform well in the second half.
I'm not sure.
Because we can't be looking at them taking this kind of money.
When somebody is doing something wrong, and you keep supporting the person, it helps their mental well-being. At the end of the day, booing them, players. We are not the same.
We are not the same.
Booing them
can
actually affect
others, and
you get
others. It will raise
your morale.
A player like Madueke, you see when he scored the goal, he said, "Sell me."
He
was saying something like, "Sell me."
So I can't hear.
That guy, there's some pride in him.
There were people complaining why Nkunku was celebrating after scoring a penalty.
But penalty is the rule.
Not everybody. It's not everybody who can score penalties.
Blowing balloons.
This guy, Jorginho, Italy. It was due to penalty they couldn't qualify for.
Right, guys.
World Cup.
As usual, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching the video and always joining us anytime we come here. We are super grateful to all of you from Africa and around the globe watching and supporting this channel. I don't want to be mentioning countries because I get myself into trouble anytime because I've not been able.
You've not mentioned my country.
Somebody came. One of our very ardent followers on Facebook said that I didn't mention Côte d'Ivoire.
I remember. I saw that.
Yeah, and he's a very guys. We appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
Let us know where you are watching us from. As usual, I'll appreciate you in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe if you are watching for the first time. Smash that like button for us. It helps the video, guys. as I keep saying, the live is coming soon. The name of the live show is going to be Welcome to Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, man. Stamford Bridge right
soon,
here.
Very soon. Probably next week or the week after.
Yeah.
We are going to have a live show. So get ready, and it's going to be interactive. We are going to open phone lines for you to call in, for us to have conversations, because we are doing this show because of you guys. So you should be able to contribute directly. Thank you very much. Until the next episode, peace. We out. Yeah.